You had them beautiful birds. The finches, them, you know. I think today's going to be gorgeous. Today, frig off, bee. Frig off. You know what it is? I've got these pyjamas on that are floral. And the bee thinks I'm a flower. Oh, we'll get a coffee, everyone, but it's a beautiful day. Right, everybody, breakfast is egg mayonnaise. This will be every morning, this, unless I have a sausage or something one morning. The pita goes in the microwave for 20 seconds to warm it up. Need some Hellmann's light mayonnaise. Let's get a fork. Salt. Pepper. Right, that's all the way over there. You know, I absolutely love mayonnaise. So anyway, I've decided I'm going to continue on the Weight Watchers app because I thought about it this morning and I thought, you know, it's all well and good, Sarah, like, you know, doing the healthy, you know, in proportion. But the reality is I still could potentially overeat and I want to lose the weight. So I need to sort of just, you know, continue on with what's worked. So that is what we're going to be doing, everyone. We're going to start. I don't know what I'm going to be eating today. I'm definitely going to be going for a walk. I know that for certain. So this is breakfast and I absolutely love it. I have it every day and I'm going to go scoff it right now. Won't believe this lot. Actually, maybe you would, I don't know. But anyway, last night, I checked my banking app and it said on a credit card, a £12 some transaction, not unusual. Except, this is a closed account. I closed a credit card account. Didn't need it anymore, didn't want it. So I closed it. And by some miracle, a transaction's appeared on the 28th of June for eBay. So last night, I don't do well with stuff like that. I hate demands for money and stuff. So I just paid it, right? Because I just thought, I don't want to look at it. But I'll deal with it. Anyway, so it's not a problem. So I paid it off. Because I didn't want any interest accruing or anything like that. And I thought, I'll deal with it. So basically, I've rang the bank. And they've said, oh, you need to speak to fraud. First of all, they said they hadn't closed the account down. And I says, yeah, but I've got a letter saying you've closed it. And they says, well, we haven't. So whatever that's about. But the transaction, I don't recognise it. I've looked at my eBay statement. It's not on there either. So, hey up, Sue. So I've looked on my eBay statement. There's nothing on there either. And then, basically, I went through to fraud, right? I'm not telling a very good story, am I? Because my head's all over with it. Just because of the implications. So I went through to fraud. And I said, look, a transaction's gone on a credit card account that I closed down early June. It's gone through on the 28th of June. I don't recognise the transaction. As far as I'm concerned, the account was closed. And the card that it's gone on, I've not even, because they sent me a new card and then I cancelled it. I said, I've not even set the new card off. You know, like, I've not even attached that new card to my eBay account. So what's going on? Anyway, she went, oh, I need to look at this. And she cut me off. So I nearly did a snapper. But I've decided not to do a snapper. I'll sort it, but you go round and round and round and round. I'm going to ring up again tomorrow morning, like early doors. Can't remember doing it today. I can't. It's like half an hour before you get through to anybody. Anyway, right. So it's a nice day. I'm just taking a break from work. I've got 2 more meetings and then it's going to be lunchtime. Half of this should be, let's weigh it. Let's have that piece. Let's weigh it. I'm going to go for a walk shortly. I want to show you 156 grams of potato there. So we'll be all right with that. I'll point it as well. I mention before I'm pointing. I'm going to point. I'm not going to take it for granted that I'm eating. What's the word I'm looking for? That I'm eating the right amount. I want to be able to lose some weight. And this is enough chips. I only want to chip butter. Yeah, so I'm going to take you to, there's an estate in Barnsley that I want to take you to. It's called, I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of the friggin' estate. Anyway, I'll put it in because I'll remember it for the text. You'll be looking at it now. It's like, I tell you what it reminds me of. It reminds me of Fitton Hill or Limeside. You know, that type of estate. It's a bit more modern than Limeside, I think. Probably a couple of decades newer. But yeah, so I'm going to put a bit of oil on my chips. Do you want me to just show you what I'm doing? That's better, isn't it? So, yeah, I'm going to have a walk around it for my dinner because I said I'm going to start going out in the daytime if I can. I'm just having a bit of a walk around just to do a bit. I need a one of them, you know, them counters where you can like count your steps. I'm sure I've got something on my phone that does that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're not going to be doing that for today. Pedometer, that's what I need. Anyway, this estate, at the bottom of it, there's, on the main road, there's a memorial. I think it's to a boy. Now, I wouldn't feature, like, this sort of stuff on the channel, but it is Sarah's UK Graveyard. I know this is just about, like, what I get up to try and lose some bloody weight. But I want to show it you, and I've never stopped and looked at it, usually because I'm always driving past, but I'm going to park the car up in the estate, and we're going to go and have a look at it. But first I want to chip butter. So I pointed a point for the oil, but most of the oil in the air fryer drips off, but you know, there is some on the chips, but they're like a proper chippy chip, like proper traditional chips. These are perfect for me butter. I need some salt and vinegar now. You saw me point it, didn't you, in that last bit? Look nice then, don't they? And to top it off, you want some salad cream. I use I use any salad cream, I'm not bothered. But this one's a Marks and Spencer's one, and it were only cheap, about £1 or something. So, right, let's get the, you know what I've noticed? My diet is really heavy on carbs, but rest assured, with that Weight Watchers, doesn't matter because it takes all that into consideration. Right, let's get eating this. It smells gorgeous. I've definitely done something to this bleeding camera. I don't know what. Over here, have you seen that? Someone's got some birds. They're like pigeons, but with dovetails. Anyway, we're back in Sturfoot, and the reason why I've come here, well, one, I wanted to have a look at this beautiful church, which, that road you can hear of that we just looked at then is Ardsley Road. That takes you up to another area in Barnsley called Ardsley. Mum and Si live up there now, that's where they moved to. But, yeah, this church, it's an Ebenezer church, and it seems, around Yorkshire, they were like a Quaker movement. I'm not suggesting this is a Quaker's church, by the way. I don't know what this, it could be Wesleyan. Probably Wesleyan, because that was quite, I don't even know what the Wesleyan faith is, to be honest. I really ain't got a clue. And you might think, well, I should know, because I do a lot in churches, but I really don't. But I think this church it's lovely. It's a lovely little chapel. So it's the Ebenezer Chapel. I thought there might be some interesting stones or something we can look at. And usually they're always frigging locked up. They've all got these steps going up, these Ebenezer ones. They've got the similar design. And look, it says it. So I don't know who Ebenezer were. If I find out, I'll put it in. But this building also doubles as the food bank. Oh, all these people that would have come up to worship in here over years, everybody. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him. Romans 15. Romans 15:1-3. Look at this, look at these beautiful windows, look at them. Ooh. The bottom ones have been changed, but them top ones are absolutely stunning, look at them. Let's have a look at them on the other side. Look at that, it is a Wesleyan, look. Hunningley Wesleyan Reformed Church, Sunday services 11 till 6, Sunday school 10 till 4. That is an old sign, that, everybody. Look at that. And then you've got your family service. First Sunday each month, family service. And look at this. John Smith, Summit, Barnsley. John Smith, what does that say? Maker, Barnsley. I'm on Ardsley Road, everyone. Look at all these berries, blackberries. The problem with these is where they're at, isn't it? Because you get dogs peeing on them, not up here, obviously. This is, oh no, it's not. I thought it was elderberry, that. But literally, this whole frigging street is just berries. And I'll tell you something else that you get a lot of in Barnsley, everybody. Cherries. There's loads and loads and loads of cherry trees. So I'm actually on the lookout for ones fairly local to me. This isn't local to me, this area. Hey, look, helicopters. Remember, at Spen. Anyway, I'm showing this corner here is Aldi, so we're going to fire into Aldi because I definitely need some bread. That monument is up the road here, by the way, but we'll get into Aldi, and we're going to go there some point, everybody. That Monk Bretton Priory, it's a World Heritage Site, but every time I've been I can never get in. But my mum and Simon said that they know where the entrance is. I obviously had it wrong. So up here as well, on this hill up here, is an old, behind this McDonald's, where that Almirad is, that's where I go to Almirad. But behind there is the old Sturfoot Railway. So we're going to go and do a walk up there one day. There's like an heritage trail, but in fact we might do that tomorrow. That might be our walk. Anyway, let's get in Aldi. Right then, so I've ended up leaving with a bag. So what happened were I went in, everything's fine. I got 4 packs of pitters. But you know those aisles that they have in the middle? Well, I were looking round them and they've only got some pink spray paint, so I bought it because I seem to have an obsession with pink at the moment in the house, and I don't know if I'll ever use it. Well, I will actually, because I've got a unit that I want to do. I want to do the body of it pink. I'm just going to go in my bedroom. In fact, we'll do that later after work. I'm going to have a quick look in that thing now, and then I'm going to go back home. So I've not been out long, 20 minutes. But we'll have a look at this monument, then we'll go back home. I'll crack on for the afternoon. And then, what am I going to do then? Yeah, then we'll do that spraying. And then get it up in the bedroom, I think. So we'll make our way up here now. Is it? Oh, bless him. This memorial is in honour of Sam Boldy. 28th of April 1990 to the 17th of the 3rd 2004. Precious memories of Sam, who is greatly loved and missed by all his family and friends. To live in those who leave behind is not to die. Talk about Sam, remember his smile, his company, his humour, and keep his memories. Always a smile upon his face, a heart full of kindness, happiness and grace. Although Sam has gone, his spirit will always live on. We may be apart, but there will always be a place for Sam in our heart. Love always. Mum, Dad, Louise, all family and friends. Poor little get. 14. Many thanks to all who have contributed to make this special place. Something must have happened to him here, everybody. I'll find out, see if I can find out what happened to little Sam. But I've been meaning to stop at this for ages, ever since I moved here, and I've never had the opportunity until today. But someone's still visiting every day, look, with the beautiful flowers. And everybody, look at this view from Adrian and Michael's. Arthur Scargill said that view is one of the best views in Barnsley. And if you know who he is, he's a fella, you're a person of a certain age.
I've just put a chicken in.
I'm filming. Do you want to say hello to everybody here, Jim?
Oh, ah.
Go on then.
Hello.
Adrian, where are we going in October?
Egypt.
Right, we've booked, you haven't booked on yet, have you? He is booking on though. Michael's looking forward to it, aren't you, Michael? Yeah.
Don't be tumbling.
I was just showing everyone that spectacular view from your house, Adrian.
I know, it's brilliant, isn't it? It's really clear today.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, me and Adrian are going to have an natter. He's having a fag and we're going to have a natter out with Adrian.
I've got to watch my eggs.
And he's got to watch his eggs. Anyway, I'll be back shortly, everybody.
It's about 10 minutes.
Everyone look at Adrian's foot. Show us, Adrian.
Oh.
He walked down to thing the other day, the chemist. How many miles did you walk, Adrian?
About 8.
8 mile?
What, from here?
8 mile? It's about a bleeding mile.
Am I? Oh, well.
Everybody, Adrian said the other day, you know, on these hills over here, he said that the coal that was dug out in the 80s before Thatcher shut out pits, that, what do you say, it grow back?
It's growing back.
It's growing back. Oh, funny. I'm sick of that bleeding thing, are you?
I am.
That noise. What is it, that?
Bites, listen.
Why do they need to do
I
that?
don't know. They're pain in the arse.
Yeah, they are. They take them out, don't they, yeah?
Let me just check these out.
Right, Adrian's checking things. Right, well, I attempted to make an omelette, but as you've seen, it just wouldn't form. I think it's because I decided to put the tuna in, so it's more like an egg scramble, but you know what, everyone? It's fine. I'm actually quite looking forward to it. Right, so this is the end of, well, it's not the end of day 2, it's only about 7 o'clock, but, you know, I'm going to be putting the video up soon, so this is hot chocolate. I think this is about 5 points. So to go through the pointage today, I've got 28 for a week allocation and I've got 23 points a day. So that means breakfast was 5 points, dinner was 10 points. That was the chip butter. For my tea, I had the egg scramble that had 20 grams of cheese in it, which was pointed. The oil was pointed. That was only 5 points, that tea, because the eggs were free, the tuna's free. onions and garlic is free. And then I had 3 points left. Yeah, I had 3 points left, but I think I've gone to 5. Problem is, I can't point that frigging hot chocolate because I've thrown the thing away. I've got a beautiful glass canister that I've put it in. So I've thrown the thing away. So I'm just guessing, worst case scenario, it's 5 points for a cup of hot chocolate. So anyway, I've had that. And that's it now. I've had plenty of fruit in between. I had some cherries. I've had a couple of bananas. And I've had a peach and I've had a nectarine today. So I've had 5 pieces of fruit. Now, bearing in mind, that's a lot. Seems like a lot, but they say you have 5 pieces of fruit and veg a day, don't they? So I haven't really had any veg, have I? Because I've just had like protein, fish, and eggs and fish, and I had some potato, but that's not really. So I don't know what I'm having tomorrow, but I do know I'm making a chili con carne, and we'll be having some rice with that. Can't have a lot of rice though. So I might have to do like rice with like broccoli or something, to fill it out. I don't know. Anyway, I'll worry about that tomorrow. I might even do chips with it yet. Chips and chili con carne. I'm not even hungry, so it's difficult for me to enthuse about anything. But I do know that I want to make a chili con carne, so that's what I'm doing, and I'm not going to say that word again. So, thanks for watching, everyone. Yes, I know my hair's a grease pit and it's an absolute mess. There's a reason for that. I've not washed it because tomorrow my intention is, I don't know if you can get onto that, but there's a grey root that needs dealing with there. It's about 1/4 of an inch. So I need to do my roots. I'll be doing that tomorrow at some point in the day when I've not got appointments. I'll just wazz a dye and it'll take me 5 minutes and I'll sit with it on while I work. And then that's it. And then tomorrow night it'll be all hopefully nice, but I'll probably have a black tie mark around my head because that's what I usually end up with. But anyway, I'm going to watch the Pethrix now. If you don't watch the Pethrix, you need to have a look. Honestly, brilliant. I watch them and I get tips on how to use Simon gives me a lot of tips on how to use machinery, but like loads of building stuff. I watch it and it helps you when you think about doing stuff for yourself. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know what you think about this. I'll be only doing it for this week. I'll continue if people want me to continue. Jury's still out yet. I know loads of people have said they liked it, but it's whether they like it at the end of the week, innit? So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.